Hey guys, and welcome to another fast guide. Today we're gonna look at the comp that I use to hit plat for the first time. This guide is about Bruisers and Trundle as the main carry. The reason why Trundle is super strong is that he steals 80 damage from his targets. That means every time he uses an ability, he steals 80 damage from the target and use it himself. He also reduced the target's attack speed. As always, we're gonna look at the items first because that's what we want to prioritize before we're hitting level 6. Items you want to look for depends a bit on the situation. If you're having Trundle in the front row with all the other tanks, you want to look for Quicksilver and Titans. If you're having Trundle in the second row and just behind all the other tanks, you want to look for Rapid Firecannon so he can auto attack all the time. And you want to look for Hurricane for hitting more targets. And as a third item, Bloodthirster for keeping him alive and even giving him a shield if he's going too low. To be honest, you can mix these items a bit up, but I feel like Bloodthirster is a must-have and Rapid Fire is a must-have in the second row, Quicksilver is a must-have in the front row. Okay, so now we have the items settled. Now we're gonna look at what we're gonna use our gold for before we're hitting level 6. If you have less than 50 gold, only use your gold for buying Bruisers and maybe Ekko if you randomly find him. But we get back to that. To summarize, before hitting level 6, if you have less than 50 gold, don't buy experience and don't refresh your shop. Around level 5, you will have more than 50 gold. Keep buying the Bruisers and any other gold you have above 50 gold, use them for XP. So every time you have more than 50 gold, there's no Bruisers to buy, just use the gold for XP, down to 50 gold every time. If you're not finding that many Bruisers, you just want to play the best board you can. That means in the most situations to get more traits online. For example, you can synergize Trundle with Ekko. If you have a part of an item that you're going to use for Trundle, you can put it on Trundle. If you have an item that you're not going to use for Trundle, you can put it on Ekko to make your board a bit stronger, and you can just sell Ekko later. So you're now level 6, have more than 50 gold, and you're probably having Illaoi, Trundle, Vi, and someone who is synergizing well with your team. That could be a scrap unit, and then you're having Sack on your board and a random unit, or you're having Cho'Gaths who fills up 2 spots. So now instead of buying experience every time you have more than 50 gold, you just want to use it for buying Bruisers. That means you can refresh down to 50 gold every time and buy the Bruisers that you get. If you got an argument that counts for Bruiser and then get a Mundo, you can mix it a little bit up. That means you can play 6 Bruisers on level 6. But always just think that you want to try to play the best board that you can. At some point you hit Trundle 3-star, then you want to go level 7. Now you want to do the same thing with Sack and Cho'Gath. If no other is using the units that you need, keep refreshing for them. If the others is using the same units that you, try to go level 8. Hitting level 8, you want to look for Jinx. Jinx is a scrap unit, that means you can just put an component on her, and she also fits in the sister trait with Vi. That means Vi and Jinx gets a huge buff. That also means that you should put your AP and mana items on Vi, you should put your supporting items on Sack, and you should put your tank items on the strongest unit you have. That would be 3-star Sack or 3-star Cho'Gath. And don't try to hit more than 2-star Mundo. Other components can just be used on Jinx or whatever you feel like. The position is just all the Bruisers in the front. If you're playing the style with Trundle in the second row, just put him there with maybe Sack next to him with all the support items, or else just try to use the best position you can against the enemies that you now have. The arguments you want to look for is just the best arguments for Trundle. If you can use this guide, please like the video. And if you want to see another fast guide, please subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a ton, and you can always change your mind whenever you feel like it. If you have any questions about anything about the guide, just leave a comment. Thanks for watching, and see you in my next fast guide. Oh yeah, and one last thing. If you like this video, you're probably also gonna like my Warwick guide, which is kind of the same way of playing. It's just with Warwick as the main carry, and he attacks super fast. So if you want to try a different one, try to look that up. I'm sure you're gonna like it. Alright, see you next time.